Moving on to making India's favorite roll, paneer roll or called paneer wrap. It's healthy, delicious and a very, very quick and a handy food. Anytime, always in a hurry, you can just grab a roll and get going. That's a complete meal. For your parties, you can cut them into bite sizes and serve them, or you can even serve them into a mini size wrap. Today, we are going to make a wrap and cut them into a couple of pieces. It's very easy to make, and the wrap we are making of whole wheat, so it's super healthy too. Let's start. We're starting out with making our wrap. I'm using whole wheat flour. You can use all-purpose flour. You can even use maida, but I find this as a healthy alternative. Roll it like a chapati. So I've rolled out my wrap sheet. Just make sure it's not too thick because it is not supposed to be. And what I've made is going to make like a small wrap because I'm going to fold it. It's not a very, very big wrap. If you want, you can make a wrap which is this side if it is meant for your meal. As I'm making it as a starter, I'm not making a very big wrap. I'm going to cut it into two parts. And today, everything I'm trying to do on induction so that I can utilize the setup that I have made for myself. Adding at the bottom of my pan. This is my non-stick pan. Why I'm doing this? Because I just want to use the setup that I have. You can see it starts becoming slightly whiter. Bubbles up little. That's one side of the chapati that you're cooking. Then you flip the side. Cook slightly. Let the other side cook through. Instead of a tawa, we are using a pan. Try using these shortcuts at home if you are a person who is single and doesn't want to spoil many vessels. Your chapati from the other side will start looking like this. We'll wait for the edges to cook slightly. Then we'll flip it again. Our wrap sheet is ready. It's cooked on both the sides. And it is not supposed to become very crispy. It has to be foldable. We are going to make it into a wrap like this. A wrap sheet is cooked on both the sides. I'm going to get it out of my induction and start moving on. Just giving it a little clean up, and then I'm going to make my paneer stuffing in the same pan. Not spoiling vessels. I've added oil. I'm going to add a little bit of jeera. Once the jeera is cooked, I'm going to add in my crushed garlic. Garlic has a beautiful fragrance. Not only tastes divine, but it smells good and it's great for the heart. I'm going to add a little bit of green chilies. If you want to avoid the heat, don't add them here. And I'm going to add onions. So making a prep for our stuffing. You can add salt here. Salt sometimes helps you speed up the process of cooking, but it helps release water from the veggies. My onions are looking a little bit translucent. I'm going to add in my tomatoes. The good thing about this stuffing is you can even eat it as a vegetable. You can store it as a leftover. A little bit of dry spices to give it color and taste. Turmeric powder, red chili powder, a little bit of dhania powder, and a pinch of garam masala. Not too much. I think it looks brilliant. The color, the aroma. Once your masala is cooked, we're going to add in our paneer cubes. With the paneer, you have an option to pan fry them, to fry them, or to add it raw. I want to keep my wrap healthy. I don't want to fry them, either pan fry them. I'm just going to add it. I've cut my paneer into very, very small pieces because I don't want big pieces coming out of my wrap. I want the masala to hold and to stick well. You can mash it down a little with your ladle. So this mix is not dry and not very wet. It's the right kind that you want, has a lot of flavor packed in it. Once you see that everything is coming together, all the paneer is coated well with our veggie mix, add a big fistful of coriander. Coriander adds great flavor. It adds texture and color, taste. I love coriander. I mean, my greens are extremely important to me. The stem of coriander, don't throw them away when you're chopping it. It has great crunch and taste to it. See, our coriander is cooked. I'm going to take this off the heat now. Our stuffing is ready. So I've taken another pan. I'm going to turn it on and leave it aside to heat. Meanwhile, I am going to prepare the wrap. So I've taken the wrap sheet. I'm going to put my stuffing in it. Be generous but not be very, very generous so that we can fold the wrap. So here's the thing, I like a little crunch on top of my veggies. So what I usually do is, I add like little cabbage, optional, it's absolutely optional. You can add if you don't want, you can add if you want to, don't add if you don't want to. I'm going to add a little of onion and a sprinkle, little sprinkle of chaat masala to give that extra. I'm going to fold it, make a tight fold, and here I'm going to put it in the pan, let it roast a little bit of oil. We women are used to using our hands a lot in the kitchen. I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of men too. You can use a spatula if you think it's too hot for you to handle. Once this side is brown, we're gonna turn it and make the other side brown too. So you can see this side is nice and toasty. I'm just gonna hold it for like a minute till my bottom becomes nice and golden. Just making my sides a little crisp. Why we are doing this? You can even serve it in a normal tortilla or a normal wrap, but this gives an additional crunch. So that's our wrap and it's ready. I'm just gonna get it out. I'm gonna now cut it with a big knife. Since it's a party starter, there you go. Our wrap is ready. I'm going to serve it up. Now we'll plate up our wrap. I'm going to put this on this side, the middle here, side here, this, a little bit of coriander just for the green. You can add, you can not add, it's absolutely optional. I just like to add it. And you can serve this with a bowl of ketchup or Szechuan or chutney. It's absolutely your preference. I'm gonna put here like a bowl of tomato ketchup, a small bowl of ketchup, and you are done. So that was a paneer wrap. Super easy, super quick, and super nutritious to make. When cut into bite sizes, it's the perfect party starter. When taken as a whole, can work as a complete meal. And when packed in the tiffin for kids, it makes a perfect meal. So make your paneer wrap today.